what's a day in the life of someone like you that is juggling all those different hats and is doing the
Mm.
creative director, working on the Instagram, doing those projects with Canon? Like you kind of talked a little bit about organizing that, but I'm also curious what a day is like for you.
Uh, it gets kind of crazy. I mean, a lot of the times it's pretty boring. Like I said, it's kind of having that strict set schedule. And I say 90% of the time is kind of just editing, organizing, kind of staying locked in. And then that 90% that you put in, the 10% that you get out of it is the amazing things of the film festivals, the traveling around the world, the cool stuff. But the more you stay locked in, it's not going to be glamorous all the time. It's not supposed to be. And just for like any NBA player, they're practicing most of the time. You only get to see them make the championship once every year. You know what I mean? Once
Mhm.
a year. You know what I mean? But like the rest of that time, they're just grinding, grinding, grinding. And that's the same thing for us or anybody that's success. You got to put your head down. You have to lock in, stay in, and that's what I'm doing right now.
Well, but one thing, you said, day to day, obviously, I guess, yeah, you don't always see those glamorous things, but
Hmm.
I did see your you had a couple of vlogs out on the YouTube channel as well. I think that was from like 5 or 6 months ago. Honestly, I really enjoyed that. Um,
I appreciate it,
it does
man.
seem like you have an interesting life, and yeah, I'm hoping to in the future, obviously focus on Jay Ford,
Hmm.
the business side as well. But I'd love to see more of those
I
YouTube
know.
videos come out. And also, just by the way, I see your studio in the back because in one of your videos, you're obviously talking about the studio, and it's a
Hmm.
sick backdrop too, just for like one day to day, but also just talking and stuff
Yeah,
there.
it's pretty aesthetically pleasing, and that's the way I wanted it to be. And it's when you wake up feeling good about your space, and then like you can shoot in it, you can do whatever you want in it. Like I've done a couple commercial projects in here, and that
Hmm.
was always my dream. I wanted something cool to kind of lay my hat down every night of like, this is my workspace. This is where I can do podcasts. This is where I can do my videos, photo shoots, and I love it. I love it.
Yeah. And how,
Yeah.
just out of curiosity, because one day, as you can see, I don't got much of a backdrop right now. I'm just doing this in my parents' in the living room, but one day I'm inspired. One day I'll have a nice setup, hopefully. What
It's gonna
was like,
happen,
how
man.
did you curate everything together? Like, what was the inspiration? It also seems like you got great style, great, like everything just looks good behind you.
I
Um,
appreciate
so
it,
I'm
bro.
just wondering, like, what's the process like for like creating like a space you want to work at, organizing everything, getting that aesthetic right?
Just getting a lot of inspiration from a lot of other people, like TikTok. I'm a nerd into
Mhm.
like the loft TikTok. Everybody has
Oh
like
yeah.
the cool aesthetic and stuff like that. So I kind of bite off other people. I had help from my girlfriend. I had help from friends of like who are what do you call it? Interior designers.
Hmm.
And then they kind of put their 2 cents on what I should get, what couch I should get, and then from there you kind of just put those ideas together, and it's coming together now.